Hi, Tony Kishawi here reporting for the What's On in Gympie News. Now, once a week news video letting you know what's happening in this week, this final week in June. So what we're going to be talking about is the Cirque Africa, Allan Pease and Naidoc week. Then, of course, the holidays is we're going to talk about all the activities there. Newest submission, the Rhythms of Ireland. Yes, the Irish dancers are coming back to Gympie. There's a new expo called Heal Yourself, and interviews with Martin Connor, who was the leader or the manager of the Chamber Colleen Orchestra that came and performed at St. Pat's. And finally, I found a bit of a gem up at the St. Pat's Church. Every Saturday he goes there and plays the pipe organ. So you'll catch that interview right at the end. Cirque Africa has an update. Yes, the early bird tickets, there's only 20 left. That's right. Get to the box office and buy your tickets and put in the code What's On Early Bird and click Apply Code, and you will get the discount, the early bird discount on whatever purchases you make for Cirque Africa. Okay, Allan Pease is next. Allan has got an update. He's offering a breakfast where he talks and takes people through his new book called Find the Answer. And when you exit, you'll be asked what do you prefer for breakfast, for catering. So you can choose bacon, salmon, you have gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever you like. So we've added this to make sure that you get the breakfast that you would like to get. And of course, you also get a copy of his book if you attend the breakfast. So keep an eye out for that. It's Naidoc week coming up, so keep an eye out for the flag raising. And go along to that if you want to support Naidoc and also the Family Fun Day on the 14th of July. Now, it is the holidays. I mentioned before that there's lots of activities going on. Lots of people have submitted to the What's On. We've got a skate park there and bowling. The bowling alley is actually putting on a fun day. Let's see, where is that? There it is, Max Walsh Memorial. So it's actually it's a fun day. You can actually win some prizes. They got first, second and third, gold, silver and bronze. And they say that you play 4 games with a difference. So I guess they're not quite serious bowling as such. Followed by a barbecue. Register a team now. So get along and go along to that one. The date of that one is actually the 16th of July, 9:30 a.m. start. Okay, so in the classes section on the What's On, you can see that there's golf, Tai Chi, Zumba, photography. I thought that was an interesting one. And of course, the library is putting on a lot of activities as well. So you go and have a look at your library. There's the Scratch, which is the programming. Very simple, basic first steps into how to program computers, and also robotics put on by Lego Mindstorms. So you should be able to get along and play with those ones. Now, the very newest events that have arrived just recently, been submitted to the What's On, is the Rhythms of Ireland. Now, they've been to the Civic Centre before, they've been to Gympie before, but this year their title is their 10th year anniversary. So that means that they've been on the road touring for 10 years, and it'd be really good if you can come along and support them on their 10th year celebrations. So that's on the 22nd of November, 8 p.m. So you've got a bit of time to purchase tickets for that one. It's $69.90 for adults and $64 for child and $64 for concession. And there's also a group and family booking prices as well. And the last one, Expo, Heal Yourself Expo. Now this one is, I'll bring it up on the screen here. This one's going to be at the Pavilion. Now we've had expos like this. There's the Energy Expo that Di Woodstock puts on, and Wayne and Di have been working together to gather all the stall holders that will be showing and demonstrating their methods of healing, with an emphasis on self-healing. So that's on October the 14th and the 15th. You can get in contact with Wayne. I'll leave his phone number in the description below. And that's only $5 entry, $2 for kids, and kids under 16 can get in for free. So that's 9:30 and till 4:30, an all-day event there. Finally, the last is that I did an interview with Martin Connor. Now, he was the tour manager of the Chamber Philharmonia Colleen that was performing at St. Pat's Church just last weekend. And I interviewed him to find out what it's like to take 8 musicians on the road and touring around Queensland. So Hope you enjoy that interview. And I also found a little golden nugget to copy Dr. Dodd, or Councillor Dr. Dodd's golden nuggets of Gympie. I think I found a silver sliver. Whilst I was at St. Pat's, I noticed there was a pipe organ. Now, the famous Barry Mason, whose people might know Barry from around Gympie, I know him through the Eisteddfod connections when I was looking after the Civic Centre. Now, Barry goes to the church every Saturday, not necessarily to kneel and pray, although he might do that. He actually plays the beautiful pipe organ that's in that building. And he talks that there are actually 4 pipe organs in Gympie. I never knew that. So a quick interview with Barry, and I snuck in a little sneak preview of my son. He wanted to have a go. He came with me to have a look at this pipe organ, and he said, "Can I have a go?" So he's just recently taught himself how to play piano via YouTube. So he might not be the best, but I'm very, very proud of him. He gave it a go, and I think he got a good sound out of the organ. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye.
Do you know what it's called? Toccata, yeah, toccata. Yeah, you play. You got into the fugue quite well. Yeah, toccata. Yeah, you even had a pedal point there in the prelude. Great effort. Yeah, quite a surprise. Quite a surprise.